Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
Do you want to tell us about, the Reddit got your countdown clock and all? Do you want to talk about that at all before the unserious gets here?
Yeah, I can.
All right, sus.
You know?
Lay it on us.
Yeah.
Pause.
So I am definitely going to prison.
Okay.
Yeah, I turned myself in May 28th. They give me 4 years, 8 months.
Yeah.
4 years, 8 months. That should sound crazy.
You gotta do like halvesies. Yeah. Okay.
I'll probably do a little less too.
You're gonna do good behavior. You're gonna do a bunch of classes.
I'm about to go in there and do everything, bro. I'm about to do everything but snitch.
So if you had to guess what you think maximum time, probably like maybe like 2.
I'm not gonna do no more. Max, I'll probably do like 2 years, 4 months.
Okay.
Max, I'll probably do 2 years, 4 months. But how I want to do, you feel me? I'm gonna try to wiggle up in fire camp, and if you can, they do 33%. So I'll do a third. So that's like a year and like 5 months, a year and 4 months, something like that. You know,
that's smart.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to do whatever. You feel me? Go try to take some classes to cut off my time, college, all kind of,
welder, this, that.
Yeah, and I got a non-violent felony, so I'm automatically gonna be on the low ass yard. You feel me? Like I a non-violent felony. I'm not no documented gang member. So I'm automatically, so with niggas with all this 50-50 talk, anything under a 3 yard is 50-50. So I'm not going to a 3 yard because I don't have a violent crime.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't give I don't gang bang. I don't prescribe to youth politics at all. I don't give a I will gladly, if 50-50 mean bring your 50 ass home early, I'll be doing it.
I don't give a what nobody think about what yard I
at all.
On, as long as I ain't snitching or doing no weird shit. Say what the you
I don't give a
Nigga,
I ain't a snitch.
Come home. I got kids, gang.
I got kids, fool.
For you to say I'm a real
How about niggas start getting the mind frame of not putting themselves in a situation to go to jail? When does that start? You dudes got a opportunity to be on the stage, whereas though you can elevate yourself, you can build a brand for yourself, but why not mentally elevate that I'm not gonna go to jail? Come to that conclusion that no matter what, I'm not putting myself in a situation to go to jail. I'm free. I'm in position. People know who I am. Let me build a brand for myself so that jail is not in the damn forecast. But, the conversation they talk about, no snitching. Like, come on, bro. But these are the people that they put in front of us, because they don't have a damn brain. I'm just saying, and I'm just being real.
Want me to be tough so I could do the full 4 years and 8 months to be some tough ass on the 3 yard. Man, get the out of here, bro. I don't care about
and they get you no further than that in the real world outside of street just saying, oh, he a real.
And then how do I explain, bro? Tell me how I explain that to my oldest kid? How do I explain that to my 10-year-old that I did an extra, your daddy did an extra 2 years because said he was going to be on the 50. Man, get the out of here.
Yeah, right.
Get the out of here. I don't give a bro. I don't gangbang. And all of them, all that 50, that's all gangbang politics. That's really Mexican politics. And past that, that's gangbang. Man, I don't give a I'm not from nowhere. On my mama, I will be taking my light skin ass to fire camp and I will be doing my 33%. I don't give a what any got to say. I quite frankly, I don't give I don't hang out with you now.
The objective is to go in there and then do your and come home, gang. Like, I'm not going in there to do nothing to get extra time, gang. Like,
to be tough with y'all.
It's confusing, bro, to me. Like,
it's I don't get it.
Would encourage you to do something to stay in there longer. That
and
shit
to regular
gay.
people, it's just, my dad, like you said, my dad missed 2 extra birthdays, 2 extra Christmases.
Like,
he's trying to be tough to the homies.
Yeah,
get the out of here. Right. I'm not doing no shit like that. All this nigga think nigga tough ass, but you finna go PC to the first of all. That's not PC. I won't be in no protective nothing. I'm not gonna ask them, take me to the man, no, but wherever I can go for my time to be lower, I'm going. Yeah. You'll be a idiot not to.
Yeah, we need Sus back home before his daughter go to high school.
Yeah, like, bro, you...
Can we, really, be real, right? People are concerned what type of validation they get from being in jail. Straight up. You got niggas in jail doing life. You got niggas in jail wish that, you know, they didn't have 50, 60 years. But you got dudes that go to jail and are concerned about what yard they're on. This the mind frame. Like, the yard you on doesn't help you financially pay your mortgage or whatever you got going on in the streets from the yard you was on. I'm just saying, you could be on whatever yard. What does that got to do with the financial stability of your life? Ah, man. The mind frame is just bad. It's just bad, you know, and that shit is just like rolling over to the next generation. You in a situation where you in jail, but you want people to recognize you, and if you on this yard or that yard, like, nobody should want to be in jail. You know, shit happens. Situations occur and you might go to jail, right? But damn, that shouldn't be something to be glorified with yard you on. Glorify how big your fucking house is. Glorify how you able to get on a plane and go where you want to go. Glorify that. Not what yard you on. Come on, man. The mind frame, man. The mind frame.
Stupid? I'm not, man. You crazy. Wow. I'm not sitting my black ass on no extra time to appease no. I don't give a at all. I'm not from. I don't give a about. It doesn't matter to me.
Also for civilians. Oh, here comes Lush. I think we should start to advocate for people that have nonviolent crimes to get like probation and community service and shit like that. Because going to jail only further criminalizes people. I've seen it in my personal life with my family and my friends. You go to jail and you might not even be the toughest niggas. You was hustling or you was stealing or whatever. Now you go to jail. You come out turned up. You come out extra. You went to jail and it's like you went to criminal camp. Now you got all these ideas. And it's like, no, bro.
I mean, that shit make people worse though, because you put people in situations they never been in, and it bring out a different person in them that they never was. You know what I'm saying?
Change,
Once you put anybody in survival mode, it's game over, gang.
Facts.
They gonna survive. Period.
I already told
no matter what they got to turn into.
I would do anything but tell to take my ass home early, nigga. I ain't doing no freaky shit. But I'm my mama, bro. You crazy as. That's just typical knowledge to me. Be tough and go on a higher yard and do 4 years, or
home to your kid.
Go fight a fire and go do a month, a year and 4 months.
But they're not talking about that. I think regular people misunderstand is like, okay, they're saying all this. You want to be on a higher yard so you can be tough or prove that you're like hard body. But you're there and it's going to be worse shit happening. It's going to be worse situations you're put in because these aren't going home, or people got more time, or they don't have nothing to lose. So they're in there trying to get jail cred and you're trying to go home.
And if you got something to say about me, then you guys better have something to say about Jap. You guys better have something to say about Crip Mac. You guys better have something to say. Rest in peace, my baby JM from Main Street. I know plenty of real lokes that did fire camp. Plenty. I don't give a. I don't care. I don't give a. Could say whatever they want about me. I don't give. I'm no nigga who about to leave his kid. So a nigga who and any who got something to say, what yard you been on? What jail you been to? If you ain't been in prison, don't tell me nothing about nothing.
The thing I don't like though about fire camp is that, of course, people take it because you get less time and it's better than being in jail conditions. I have several cousins that went, girls and boys. But you put me in a situation to fight fires and risk my life. But if I got out of jail, I can't be a fireman.
No, you can.
They changed that now?
Absolutely,
okay,
you can.
Before you couldn't.
Nah,
like
you
you
can.
Just got to go get a regular job. You're on probation. They make you work at a warehouse.
You can. It's all that you can use when you get out.
Okay,
you
good.
feel me? The licensings and all of the certificates and all of that. Yeah, you could use that when you get out.
Because before, during the big fires, I just saw everything on the news. Like, oh, they're getting paid cents to fight.
Nah, it's higher. It's like $5 to $10 a day now.
Okay.
Nah, I've been doing hella research since they took me. It's 5 to 10 on my mama. You crazy nigga? They finna pay me, and there's no gates.
True. Yeah.
There's no
like
cages, there's no gates, there's no cells, nothing. Even outside of the facility, there's no walls and no gates that you look.
Just like miles of forest.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
really though. $5 a day, right? Excited to go fight fires for $5 a day. Okay. Yeah. How about not putting yourself in this situation? You know, as you grow, to understand that this ain't the wave. What about that? Why isn't that the conversation? Man, jail ain't the wave. The conversation is how people should perceive you being in jail. Not, man, listen, I ain't never going to jail again. I made a mistake. I got to knock this time out, but I'm never going back. Now they want to say, well, I'm going to do everything but snitch. And, you know, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to fight these fires for $5 a day. Okay. Yeah. When they think like that and they just worried about how the people perceive them, they usually not mindful about putting themselves in the same situation again.
Settle for your mental health.
Sign me up. Sign me the up. It sounds like summer camp. Sign me up.
It's a net positive for society. I don't see why people would complain about things, because like them fires that the people put out that are in fire camp, those are the ones that are potentially like destroying the entire ecosystem of California. And really
I just didn't like how little they were paying them before, but I'm glad
they raised it. They raised it. And bro, and to from what I said earlier, like that ain't no shot to Jab or Crip, man, because I fuck with both of them. I was just saying that to say, like, y'all can't pick and choose and point at me when there's plenty of reputable dudes. I feel like it's different if you snitched and you're all bad, or you got some child on your and you go 50-50. You're all bad. You got what I'm saying? But a who ain't never told, ain't never did nothing crazy, he just want to go home early, man, y'all can suck my, I don't get no, I don't care.
The thing is, like, I mean, yeah, any type of judgment, it's so easy for people to do when they're not in the situation. And like, it's also easy for people to judge when it's not situations regarding their friends or people they care about. Because like when I have friends that I really care about, when they're locked up, like my first concern isn't like, oh, like,
well, you're that.
Yeah.
I've never thought that.
Get the out of here.
Personally, you know, like now, oftentimes, actually, that does come into play pretty quick, because a lot of my friends that are locked up are gang members and things like that. So I'm concerned for their safety based on that. And
I feel like that's also different too. Like, you know, but I'm personally, I don't go where it's from, bro. If you're trying to get home to your family early, who the is anybody else to tell you how you doing your time, bro? And I'm not from, like I said, I'm not prescribed to none of you politics. I will be doing what the I want to do to go home.
On top of that, how they mad you got housed somewhere you didn't ask to be? That is crazy.
Nigga, when I went there, the judge said, I'm gonna suggest, you feel me? I'm gonna recommend fire. What the fuck I'm telling him? Nah, just send me to level 3.
Yeah. And
man,
like
I'm young and tired.
Nigga's crazy. Crazy.
I know I have a ghetto family, because it's like when people go to jail, it's like, oh yeah, so and so was in there. Like he'll be okay.
Yeah. We know somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, that's not even just like ghetto. That just like shows how many people are locked up in general. Like, it like incarceration affects so many people, and it's like obviously like not to like libtard moment. Like obviously, you know, the black and brown community is like way more people
dramatically.
So
because there's no way you should be in jail. Like my little cousin should be in jail with the uncle.
Right.
Like that doesn't make sense. And for nonviolent crimes, you haven't hurt nobody, you haven't shot nobody, maybe you stole a little something, maybe you robbed a little something.
None of y'all are old enough for the show Oz on HBO, huh?
Oh yeah, I seen Oz.
You remember Oz? Okay, remember the one the head of like the SA gang, or one of them.
I know Oz. Ain't that the shit in jail with the dude with the braids from The Wire?
Yeah, exactly.
Fire show.
So the fire show. The dude Alvarez's pops and grandpops was in.
That's how that shit is.
They're all in Oz.
It's ghetto, man.
But regardless, you know, like I don't know exactly what I walked in on, unfortunately. So
we talking about my time and all of that. Yeah, but I only said that because I know what's coming. You feel me? Or when I get out, or he was in with the fire camp. Man, look, I don't gangbang. Who cares?
You don't get to sign up for fire camp previous to incarceration anyway, right?
The judge can recommend it. Yeah, my judge recommended it. Yeah,
so that's cool.
They're like, what you want me to do? Tell them no. Send me to the I want to do the whole 4 years on a level 3. Man, you're crazy.
Okay, so hey, honestly, I'm glad that this sounds like a pretty mature perspective. To be honest, like
I don't give, bro. I stopped gangbanging 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago, and I was ready for all the flack that came with that from my homies, from my hood, for whatever it is. So I don't give a about getting the flack when I come home from that. I'm not from bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The risk outweigh the reward.
Thank you.
Like
Are
I
you
said,
stupid?
like go take this risk to be on a level 3 again, only for y'all to say I'm a real. Nothing else comes out of that. Outside of that.
And they'll always find something. I go to level 3 and be like, his ass only did 2.5 years. My homie did 6. And man, somebody's always gonna have something to say. So it don't matter, bro. I don't give a. You feel me?
Do you feel like as a rapper, because there's all these stigmas attached to that, does that come into play in your head at all?
I don't care. I really don't. Cause I'm not thinking about none of that. Like, bro, this career, this rap shit. I'm trying to get home to my kids, buddy. I got a 1.5-year-old little girl in that lobby, fool, that see me every day, that wake up to my face every day. You think I'm not going to do whatever I can in my power to cut off every single day I can to come home to her faster? No could ever convince me that I'm wrong, make me feel. I don't give a all you could suck my and what yard have y'all been on? That's all I'm saying.
That's a good question.
What yard was you on?
Because a lot of the people that are quick to.
So when you hear him say that he got a 1-year-old and that he got to come home to the 1-year-old, this wasn't in your mind before the situation happened. You wasn't that passionate about not going to jail before it happened, but this is why I say you never know what an individual will do. You never know the decision they're going to make until something happens. Everybody say they're not going to do this, they're not going to do that. You don't know until they're in the situation. He's saying now that, he's not going to tell, he's going to do his time. What about the next time? Because from what he sounds like, it don't sound like he's going to move in a different direction. He just saying what he's going to do in jail and how fast he's trying to come home. He ain't saying, man, I'm never going through this again. So when you hear this, right, straight up, it lets you know that you don't want to leave the kids, the family. So if you get in a situation again out here popping it, whatever, something happened, you might tell. But you never know what somebody going to do. This is why you got to change your mind frame. Straight up, you got to change your mind frame totally. You have to have a different outlook and perspective on a lot of things. Because all you're going to do is put yourself in the same situation, trying to make sure other people look at you a certain way. You have to change your mind frame in order to stay out of those type of situations.
Ain't never been to prison. And if they gave your ass 6 years and the judge said you could do 33% of it if I go to fire camp, you're going to raise your hand too. You crazy. You crazy, and you're an idiot if you don't. If you a gangbang and not the politics you want to subscribe to, that's cool. I'm not mad at that either. Do your thing, but don't hold me to that. I ain't from.
I like this conversation because it does affect families when people go to jail. And a lot of times that's not being discussed. Y'all talk about what your homies think and what your friends are going to think, not what your mom and your girl or your baby mama and your kids have to go through while you're gone. Like, why are you trying to look hard to people that's not going to be in the house when you get back?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, how can I explain to my daughter that, yeah, baby, I could have been here 2 birthdays earlier, but I wanted to be a rep. Get the f- out of here.
For people that don't give a Like, you go to jail, your homie's not really gonna come. They're not really gonna put money on your books. Like, people talk cool when you out, but when you go to jail, like, you see the little small group of people that care about you.
So you announced like how long it was, because we
4 years, 8 months.
Yeah, we spoke last night, and like or we texted last night, and you told me like what it was, and was that more or less time than you were expecting, or about equal, or?
I don't really know what I was expecting. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I would have went to trial, my max was 10. I was probably gonna get like 6 to 8. Even if I went to trial and beat a lot of the charges, because I was fighting 2 separate cases. You feel me? They ended up conjoining them. I was fighting 2 cases. Even if I beat and I was getting, I got like 4 charges on each case. Say I beat 2 charges on each, I was still gonna go to jail for 4 years. You get what I'm saying?
No matter what.
Yeah, at the least.
Is that like, like violations and previous offenses?
Yeah, because it's because I had strikes, so everything is already doubled.
Right.
You feel me? And that was another thing too, is I was like, I'll take the 4 years if y'all take off the strike, and can y'all send me somewhere where I would do less than 50% of the time? And I got the DA to agree, and I was like, shit, sign me up, bro.
So I want to say this, right? These situations right here, right? Everybody that want to run around the streets and they tough, don't nobody want to go to trial. Straight up. You hear what he say? And he's making an excuse why not to take the case to trial. Oh, if I beat this one, I'm going to still get full for this. No, that's what they told you. That's how they scare you. You come and bringing back saying what they scared you with. Oh, if I beat this, I'm going to still get this. It don't always be like that. This how the prosecutors presented to your lawyer, and your lawyer presented to you to get you to take the plea. So now, whatever you gave the lawyer, if you got a public defender, he just trying to get you to sign anyway, and then the prosecution get the conviction. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go to trial, but they want to be the tough guys in the mix of something. Take it to trial. If you like that, take it to trial. But this is why, these dudes be caught up in the system so much, they do the same thing, and then they get in there and take the plea. Come on, man. You thinking, because they say, oh, I'm going to get 4 years for this here, and they saying that if I beat this one and then I get convicted of this one, I'm going to still get some time. You should be going in there with the mind state that you're going to knock it all out. And I'm sure not one time did he go to the law library and research his case. I can bet anything on that. Not one time did he ever step foot in a law library to find out where the police went wrong and what happened for him to be able to beat the case. I can guarantee you that. They don't never do that. The law library is like the damn haunted house. Straight up. When it comes to these guys that be running around the street and shit, and they so tough and so gangster, the law library is like the damn haunted house. They don't want to go. When that's where you need to look, find the information to see where you can find a loophole, or how you going, see what's going on, where the police went wrong in your case. What was done illegal, but they don't do that. They get a public defender, attorney, and then they just sign. And then you come on here and say, well, they said if I just sign this and I don't take this and then I beat this, then I'm going to still get 4 years anyway. How do they know? They don't know what you're going to get. Straight up, you don't know what you're going to get. But they be scared to go to trial. Stop putting yourself in the predicament, man. Straight up. Stop putting yourself in the predicament. Yeah, if you haven't already smashed that like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share. Appreciate all of y'all.
Going to jail. You feel me?
When keeping it real goes wrong, Sus kept it too real with this lady.
Yeah, I was mad, bro.
But they did hit his pregnant ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, bro. Hit my pregnant baby mama, fool. I'm hot. Like on the dead homies, I'm going back. Nigga, so I go back. She walking her dog outside. Nigga, I hop out. Get up on her. Hop out, get up on her.
For third-party crimes, that I feel like in such a situation, what have we learned today, kids? That you can't go back. You have got to send a little put cash in the envelope for somebody else.
I blame the Belizean kids. I don't know about you.
You feel me?
I'm
like, bro,
we could call ICE on them, but it's too late.
These niggas jump. I'm talking about my shit. Nigga dug his finger in my eye.
Yeah.
Nigga, I had to go to the doctor and get eye drops from this dirty ass nigga fingers, all kind of shit. Bro, I'm like on the dead homies, bro. I catch with these niggas. It's bad. You feel me? I sit outside the house one day. Nobody come out.
That's what you were really waiting for, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting for them.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about the bitch, but whoever come out this motherfucker getting it, nigga. So I'm waiting for them niggas. I take the homie with me over there one day. We wait all day, nothing happen. You feel me? Boom. The next day, I couldn't take the homie with me. I'll go by myself. Nigga.
Man, they went back to the motherland, homie. They gone.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
she said they was back in Belize.
Been gone.
That's why I said sex tourism. She was paying these young men for dick.
Back in Belize,
I nigga sus got that longevity revenge. Cause
bro,
hey,
he's Sicilian.
He said I came one day, nothing happened. I came back. Like God damn, I'd have been done being mad after the first day.
Take the cannoli with the pistol.
But also, you guys are seeing how they wield the law against you, because was he really stalking the lady? No. Did he do a stakeout, a short stakeout? Possibly.
You feel me? So and then nigga on paper, they got that shit sounding crazy as fuck. And I'm like, bro, I wasn't tripping. I've been jumped hella times in life. That's regular. You feel me? But nigga, y'all put your hands on my baby mama, I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, the stalking just came from sitting outside the crib.
Exactly. You know they can get you for stalking for just showing up at someone's house. For real. It ain't even got to be like an extended stakeout. It's just even going there.
So nigga, I bounced out, I pepper sprayed her, and I got the whip in her feet.
I want people. I know we have a no snitching politic here.
So you mean to tell me that he got jumped by some guys and he went back and pepper sprayed the lady? Oh yeah, you gotta relax, bro. Come on. You didn't even find the guys that did something to you, so anybody had to get it in the lady. You didn't have your girl fight her one-on-one. You pepper sprayed her. Oh yeah, you lame for that, homie. Yeah, that wasn't G at all.
The dead homies.
But if Sus would have snitched on these people, things could be different.
Which I didn't.
But he could have snitched.
They did facts. I could have said the whole shit about the previous situation where they jumped me and all of that shit, and I'm just like, I can't.
You could have immediately went to make a police report on this.
And that's where I fucked up. Yes. That's literally where I fucked up. Me not being a police caller. Because nigga, them niggas packed me, fool.
But Sus, when you get paid, they take taxes out of your check. And that makes you an American citizen. You need to sick the law on these niggas when they do shit.
Damn.
Because you can't act out yourself. Look at how they treat you. They treat you like a vigilante. You're just trying to get a little justice.
I mean, if anything,
you feel me?
You gotta call.
No, if anything, I would say like I would possibly tried to encourage baby mama to do it. So it's like she filed a police.
But she's pregnant at the time.
No, exactly.
Oh,
but I get Seth's point of view too. Shit, you hit mine, nigga. I'm hitting yours. Period, point blank.
Street justice.
Nigga, the Bible say, nigga, treat others as you want to be treated.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
put your hands on me, I came over there and put my hands on your dumb ass.
On the dead homies. Nigga hit my bitch, somebody bitch getting hit.
Fair exchange, no robbery.
This the mind frame, though. This the mind frame. If somebody hit his joint, he gonna hit their joint. Hey, listen, man. If they had brains, they would be dangerous. This would be some dangerous guys if they had brains, man. They ain't got no brains. Yeah, you gotta grow up. That shit ain't gonna never get you nowhere. So the people that jumped y'all got away, cool, and you took an ass whooping. You went back, stalked the lady, pepper sprayed her, go on her, and then you go to jail and you look like a fool. That shit didn't add up. And you proud to say this. Oh yeah, these niggas got the mind of a damn goldfish. Straight up. They got the mind of a goldfish.
Because even though like My girl is kind of like ambiguous when it comes to this. She will call the police. Like she's a citizen. You feel me? Like,
but
she's
I
a
absolutely regret this
like,
shit though.
Girls can call the police.
I do regret that shit though.
No, respect.
I
That was going to be my next question.
Shit though, bro, because I don't want to go to nobody's jail, nigga.
Yes.
I regret the fuck out that shit. I should have stayed my stupid ass at home, nigga. And you feel me? Let bygones be bygones, nigga. Shit happens. Did he say press play 50-year-old woman? Yes, the fuck I did. Nigga, yes, I did. And this bitch was like, nigga, trailer park trash type. Nigga,
Torrance says it all.
Yeah,
I've seen some things in Torrance.
Her arrest record was longer than mine.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what my lawyer told me.
She's been hit before.
Yeah, my lawyer told me that her arrest record dates back to the 80s. And her shit long.
Torrance is probably the last sundown town.
It is.
So if her arrest record dates back to the 80s, that means you beat the old lady up. Straight up. If her arrest record dates back to the 80s, she got to be in her 50s. So you went and put your hands on somebody that was 50 plus years old, and you sitting here acting like you did something? Oh, man. Oh, man. It's why I say, man, they got the brains of a goldfish. Straight up. They got the brains of a goldfish. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Oh, they don't play.
And they cooked me. That shit crazy.
Because you attacked a white woman trying to make it.
And that's the thing, like, it's not pure affluence out there. There is what he just described. There is like trailer park white folks out there, but that are super impoverished and all that, but they're white.
Yeah, should have stayed my ass at home. I definitely learned my lesson, bro. You can't just be out here reacting off emotion, bro. You got to be smart, bro.
One nigga sus traded in the insurance claim for a chin. He like, fuck that. Let me get off.
I'm like, nigga, I'm hot, fool. Nigga, oh God, I don't give a fuck about this car shit. Nigga, once she told me, like, yeah, one of them hit me, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
All right. We gonna see.
No, honestly,
we gonna see.
All bets are off at that point.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And she's also with child.
Pregnant as fuck, too. Like, nigga, I'm talking about finna pop.
Yeah, you can see it. So this
small.
fool's a fucking
Small.
Yeah.
Finna pop. I'm like, all right, bet. All right, we're taking it there.
And now you going to jail. She gonna be home free. And I'ma just keep it a buck. She might find a little a little friend while you in jail.